Barcaldine appear in any sort of a final, and Barcaldine have that honour by defeating Longreach a fortnight ago in Longreach, and once again they play that side here today. An enormous crowd, believe you me, an enormous crowd, easily the biggest crowd seen at any type of fixture in the Central West in the past 25 years, as it attended here today to witness this grand final between Barcaldine and the minor premiers Longreach. An enormous crowd here, and very shortly we'll see the plane come over and drop out the balloons to start off what celebrations type of this afternoon's game. We've just witnessed Longreach annihilate Barcaldine in the final of the Reserve Grade Championship, and here comes a plane coming in from the far end. You can see which way the plane's coming. The kids running towards it, and there it is, and there goes some of the balloons. Not many got out. They might have to let them go out next time, and anyway, there's only a few, but they'll probably come over and let some more out. And they tell me that if you get one of the balloons, that it's worth $1 to you. I don't know whether that's true or not, but anyway, the whole important thing of talking to you this afternoon is to emphasise to you the enormity, the absolutely enormity of the crowd. Could we have a look at the crowd there through the camera, please? You'll see absolutely the enormity of this crowd here this afternoon. It's a tremendous crowd. As I said, the biggest crowd at any sporting fixture and in the Central West in 25 years. And there's a wonderful gesture by Barcaldine as they clap their Longreach players off, because Longreach easily beat Barcaldine 46-8, and now Longreach reply by clapping off the Barcaldine players. And Longreach have won the Central West Reserve Grade Grand Final for 1980. The only other fixture that I do know that has been won is the under-8s, coached by the Barcaldine president, Robert Hartman. They beat Longreach 9-0 in the opening fixture this afternoon. Could we have a bit of a look down at the Longreach Tower there now? We can see Longreach have brought up a replica of their tower, and there it is. You'll see it on the camera now. And wonderful job done by them too. Just behind that we see the big goanna. It's in the picture now, and that's the Barcaldine goanna, home on the home sand track. And then just after that is the Barcaldine arch, the red and white arch, and we mightn't be able to just pick that up. We'll get the camera in a bit further, and we should soon see that, but we're going to run into that post, are we? Never mind, but there it is there on the picture now. And what a wonderful sight. We'll go back to this crowd in the centre of the field, and look at all these children here. Not only children, there's a mob of grown-ups out there too. And as I said, it's absolutely magnificent just to see this crowd, and I feel sure that this is, as I previously stated, the biggest crowd seen at any type of sporting fixture in the Central West for 25 years. And the Barcaldine Rugby League must be very, very pleased with their coach, Chips Harrington, and their players, that they could get them in this position to get the grand final in Barcaldine. As we said, we haven't had one for 12 years. We haven't had a final for 12 years. There's the plane. A lot of balloons out that time, but they dropped into the crowd on the far side. Over goes the plane, and the crowd swarmed to the far end of the ground. There's the balloons still floating down, and look at them. They're just swarming about there, trying to get these balloons. Well, a magnificent sight. Just down on your right now there, you'll see the Barcaldine players coming towards the part where they'll go onto the field, coming towards the dressing shed area. Extremely confident Barcaldine, so too of course the Longreach, and it's going to be a tremendous opening 15 minutes of football. I think the first side at crack, and that'll be it. At Barcaldine extremely fit, and of course so too are Longreach, and Longreach played last weekend. Barcaldine had the week off, and the outcome I think today will take part in the first 15 minutes, because I wouldn't like to be on there. There's going to be some jarring, bone-shattering tackles early. But of course, the referee for today's match, Kevin Hoff from Blackhawk, and Kevin Hoff, a young man, perhaps one of the youngest men to ever control a final of this multitude, will stand no nonsense whatsoever. He's a no-nonsense type referee, is Hoff, a former champion Blackhawk fullback from an illustrious football family, from the legend, a cousin or a nephew of the illustrious and legendary Michael Hoff, who passed away only this year. Michael Hoff, a champion footballer, played with Blackall, with Central Western, played in Toowoomba, a magnificent 14-stone centre three-quarter, and was stricken down by the dreadful disease of cancer. And Kevin Hoff is from, as I said, from this family, a no-nonsense type. Here's the plane coming in again. And the kiddies are rushing over that side. We have as I said, some legendary figures here in their own time today in Barcaldine. I seen coming into the ground as I came in myself. Here's the plane. We'll get a great view of it this time. And there it is, right in the camera. Oh, beauty. They got it spot on that time. Here's the balloons, and have a look at the crowd now. Can we get back to the crowd quickly? They're chasing these balloons everywhere. And look at that. That's a magnificent sight to preempt the start of this great grand final. I've never seen, in my time, I've been in Barcaldine since 1954, and what a magnificent sight this is. And not only at the football ground, it's right throughout the town. And not only the business house, but the private sector have gone mad over this grand final, and rightly so they should, because Barcaldine haven't been in one for 12 years, 12 whole solid years of drought in rugby league football. But they have made up for it this year. They defeated Longreach in the preliminary final and gained the most important final on their home ground. I think that's the last pass we'll see by the plane. We should soon see the players. I make it 21 minutes to 4, and it shouldn't be too long before we see the players come on. Both sides are pretty well ready to go on. The Longreach players just getting their photographs taken down there. And a very, very warm afternoon now, as still right up to what it was this morning. We had a bit of a southeasterly blowing this morning, but it's gone off, and a very, very warm afternoon, and will be made warmer by this large crowd. I'd like the money of the stubbies they're consuming here this afternoon, or already consumed anyway. You wouldn't be want to finish. Here's the plane again, switch her right round in very low, and there he goes, and lets out. That would be another lot of balloons, and right down the far end, here's a big red one floating up, right up this end. I hope that's a sign for the Reds. As I said, as I was coming in here this afternoon into the ground, past Norman Pont, approaching, coming over to the ground. Norman Pont, a legend also in his own time, known in his day as the Galloping Clydesdale. Played for Central West, played for Queensland against the Pommies, and played with the legendary Duncan Hall against the Pommies and scored the try that Central Queensland country defeated the Pommies 3-0 in Toowoomba years and years ago. And of course, the Longreach Rugby League president Freddie Bullison, from perhaps one of the best footballing families in Central Queensland, was a champion himself in his day as a centre three-quarter, only a small man, and now president of the Longreach Rugby League. And of course, our own president Robert Hartman. There's the plane again. Well, they're certainly coming over there very low this time, and there's a lot of balloons flying out. As I said, our own president Robert Hartman here today, and he played as a tight head prop in the last time that Barcaldine won a grand final in 1968. It was also a very nice gesture, I thought, today, when the Barcaldine Rugby League sent free double pass to all those Barcaldine players who took part in that 1968 grand final. I was one of those players, and I was very, very pleased to receive that double pass. But anyway, I can't tell you once again how big the crowd is, because it's absolutely enormous. I'll just quickly hand you over to Neville Fletcher, who'll give you his ideas on the crowd. And his ideas, I won't say how the match is going to go. It's even money. I think, naturally, I think I'm from Barcaldine. Naturally think the Reds will win. But anyway, just quickly to listen to Neville Fletcher.
Yes, Dick. Well, the crowd's as big, if not bigger than any of the black and white games, and you know how big they are. The kids out in the middle of the field will tell you how big the crowd is. They're everywhere. The atmosphere here is electric. Here comes the plane again. Here he goes. That's the end of them. I should imagine that's the end of them. The bag come out that time. The game, as Dick said, I think it'll be won in the first 15 or 20 minutes of it. It'll be hard, fast, and those who get on top in the first 20 minutes should win it.
Yes, well, thank you, Neville. Thank you for those pre-match comments, and it's certainly wonderful to have you with me this afternoon. And I see the referee down there now. young Hoff from Blackhall, as I said, the linesman there with him. They're only a matter of now, I think. There's the loudspeaker calling the children to come up the field now. And very shortly we should see the commencement of the 1980 grand final, because already it is 17 minutes to 4. And it shouldn't be too long before we see both sides come on. And I never had it, mate. It's in the room. It's still over there. I never brought the resin away with me. And when these sides come on, they'll receive a tumultuous welcome. Believe you me, they'll receive a very, very big hand, because I just can't keep emphasising how big this crowd is, and what an enormous job Kevin Hoff and the two linesmen, one from Barcaldine and one from Longreach, have to do today. It's an enormous job. And just looking down at the people who are dressed in the Longreach colours, the people who are dressed in the Barcaldine colours, and there's numerous numbers of wearing red and white, and just as many numbers wearing red, white and blue, the Longreach Tigers colours. Here's the sides being announced over the loudspeaker, even though they're not on. We see today Big John Chilcott, one of the survivors in Central West football, playing in the front row for Barcaldine, and he'll turn into a tremendous game today. We've got the Australian representative Higgs from Longreach, the Longreach coach, and he's the captain. He not only played for Australia, he's captain Australia, and I think this is an enormous effort for Central West football, just to attract a player of this man's calibre. Chips Harrington, the top player from Brothers, and he's a very, very good footballer, a very hard, tough man, and you will see his mettle out here today when the torrid clashes are in the centre. Anyway, here we are now with lots of the dignitaries coming on. There's the referee, Kevin Hoff, David Harvey, and the Longreach linesman. Someone might enlighten me as to who the Longreach linesman is. See if you can find out there off that bloke in the Longreach hat there, says 1980 Longreach. Who's the Longreach linesman? Anyway, there's Sir James Walker, David Thompson, a former champion Barcaldine player and now president of the legendary Black and White Committee. Who's the Longreach linesman?
Rodney Bunt.
Rodney Bunt it is, the Longreach linesman. Thanks very much. That's from one of the old stalwarts of Central West football. And off standing on the Barcaldine side of the defence. They'll have to get back. Higgs switches it around, gets it on to Kelly. Kelly's running strongly, beat his first man, Rafter, and Rafter wasn't able to handle him, but swarmed on by the Barcaldine defence, get it away to Cuba. Cuba gets Nugget Arthurs after him and takes him over. He'll get up and play it back to Thurick. Thurick electing to run from dummy half. He's too taken by Arthur, and a good defensive display so far, but he's not in position out wide. Gets it away to Cedric Hunt, and Hunt's lost the ball, picked up by Jeffrey Rafter. Rafter bobbing and weaving, beats 2 or 3 players before he's swarmed on by the Longreach defence. Barcaldine need a few big rucks from their captain, coach Chips Harrington, as Moles takes it up the centre. And there's the call from the Barcaldine players for Harrington to take it up. Anyway, gets it back to Edgerton. Edgerton throws it to no one, throws it back to Rafter, and very ineffective to play by Barcaldine there so far. Barcaldine, Rafter very slow to his feet, and Longreach, and that's been a bruising encounter so far. There's Big Chilcott. Here's nearly a half break by the big fella, but he elects to get it away on this occasion, gets it away to Harrington. Harrington floats one over the top to Arthur. Let's see what Arthur can do. Arthur's bottled up by 3 Longreach defenders out there, and we haven't seen too many big strong rucks anyway. Here's Barcaldine going with Johnny Anderson, Barcaldine's best attacking player in my opinion. And he's bottled up out there. There's the 5th tackle. Let's see what's Barcaldine going to do. As I said, the kicking's been ineffective so far. There's Edgerton, and Edgerton just had to ruck it up because there was no one there with him. And it's been 7 or 8 minutes of very demanding football by both sides. They've really poured the pressure on. And as I said, the first side to crack, I think that'll be the end of them. And anyway, ball in the scrum, won by Longreach. Higgs gets it away to Cooper. Cooper being very closely marked. And Cooper's held there almost on the halfway. Plays it away to Chris Higgs. A few gaps out here. Gets it away to Cameron. Cameron will have to be closely watched because he's got the ability to bulge over, and he showed there he pushed off Nugget Arthur, who's a very strong defending centre. Anyway, Cameron up to play the ball back to Tuffy Smith. Smith swings it away to Chris Higgs. Higgs out. Oh, can't handle the ball. Longreach have to be offside. The second man who come up with the ball. But knock on, says the referee, and a little bit immature, I thought, his decision there, because Barcaldine come away with the ball. If anything, should have been a free kick, because the man who picked up for Longreach was definitely in front of the ball. Anyway, ball in. Let's see what happens. Barcaldine needed. Higgs offside a mile. And can Barcaldine come away with the ball? It's still in there, and the referee says, what's he say? Someone's knocked it on in there. Anyway, a free kick to Barcaldine. Someone must have tried with the whole hand in there. There's Rafter. Rafter going the blind side, gets it away quickly to Whitfield, but Whitfield slips over as he tries to come inside. He's opposite number Cooper. Rafter gets it on to Harrington, but Harrington bowled over and gets it away to Moles. Moles rucking it strongly. Here's Barcaldine. Rafter running strongly, looking for support. Rafter gets it away to Edgen. Edgen can't handle the ball. Barcaldine need to pick it up. Loose on the ground. Will have to be a double knock on. And no, Peter Blucher come in and brilliantly defended there. Blucher come in and knocked his opposite number over. And I think that's Cooper also. Is it on this wing? Cooper playing in 2, is it? Or Hart? Hart playing in 2. And there's some strong defence. There's some strong... But we haven't seen some very good rucking yet. Myself just slightly disappointed in the Barcaldine rucking. They started off some tremendous big rucks. But the Longreach defence is there. It's held, and let's see. It's Rafter. Is it Rafter down? This will be more than a body blow to Barcaldine if this player's got to come off, because he's not only a brilliant player, but the brains in the back line. Well, Bluey, how have you seen it so far?
Rough and tough, Dick. As we said before the game started, we reckon in the first 20 minutes will be pretty tired, and it's been that way. They've been thrown around, and I think Barkey's just a little bit on top so far.
Yes, well, thanks, Dan. Well, here's a scrum almost on the quarterway. Ball into the scrum. Higgs serves a scrum and goes out the other side, and Hoff says, you've knocked it on, we'll have it again. Anyway, Chris Higgs hasn't played for 3 weeks. Serves it in. He's a mile offside if he got onto that ball. He had to be offside, but the referee says, let's have it again. Well, bad. Let's see. Hedgerton takes it away, gets it away on that side, gets a good pass. Out to Big Arthur, running strongly and close to the line, Arthur. The crowd have gone absolutely berserk. Can Barcaldine score from here? Rafters barged over. Rafters scored. He scored for Barcaldine, and Rafters barged over. 3-0.
Dick, did you see it? Whitfield playing B-grade football before. They brought him up there. He just forced his way right over.
Was that Whitfield or Rafter? Was it Rafter or Whitfield?
It might have been Rafter. It doesn't make any difference. They're both the same style of football.
Rafter it was, but what a great play, what a great pass from Edgerton to Arthur. He got a great pass over the top, and the big fella strode for the line. He was 5 metres short. The crowd sensed a try. They went wild. The crowd went wild when Arthur was only 5 metres short of the line. And we saw Rafter from dummy half in his customary role, picked it up and barged over. I'd like to see this fella 14 stone. He'd play for anywhere you like to name. And a great try, and can Peter Blucher convert this try? Barcaldine take a narrow but convincing 3 points to 0 lead. And I tell you what, I've never seen an atmosphere like this. You could cut it with an ordinary old shoe, or you wouldn't need a bread knife. And Barcaldine, the fans have gone absolutely wild.
You get Jeffrey Rafter that close to the line, you might as well close the gates every time, Dick.
Great comment from Oscar Dancy. Great comment. Here's Peter Blucher. All these kicks are absolutely grand final level. They're important kicks. They could win or lose a game. Here's Blucher in. He's kicked it away. He's hit it away. Oh, he's missed a sitter, Blucher. I can't understand. Another thing I can't understand, I'd have definitely give the kicking to Mansfield. Blucher hasn't played for 3 or 4 weeks. He's been out with a bad leg, and Mansfield had a blinder against Longreach a fortnight ago. I think kicked 6 out of 7. And I thought Mansfield should absolutely have been given the first choice of kicking. Anyway, Barcaldine 3, Longreach 2 could be a costly mistake as the day wears on. But anyway, there it is, the first try of the match. And the ball has gone out. Oh, great. Oh, out on the full. And Johnny Anderson, I tell you, he's the best player in Barcaldine. I tell you this, that was a magnificent effort by Anderson. He saw that. He stood right on the line. He saw the ball was going to go over his head. And Barcaldine got a free kick. And anyway, let's see what Barcaldine are going to do. They want to hurry up and make a decision. Surely they won't kick for goal. And anyway, they're going to kick for goal. And I think this is... I don't think this is a very good decision. I think Barcaldine should have took the tap, what Meldrum wanted to do, run it strongly to the open side of play and tried to attack Longreach down there on the 25. Anyway, they're out there, I'm here. Perhaps they're thinking now, if we don't kick it, we can get up there and contain them and try and get the ball. But never mind, an electrifying opening 18 minutes of football with Barcaldine leading 3 points to 0. Anything can happen. The defence is sensational from both sides. But as Oscar Dancy, the guest commentator from Bundaberg, has said, 5 metres from the line and rafters devastating. Let the ball set. If he kicks this, look, I tell you what, you'll want to go for cover. They'll tear the grandstand down. Only 2 or 3 short steps. And this is a very ambitious kick. A long, strong kick. Vida kick, oh, just missed to the left-hand side of the uprights. The ball has gone out and the play will come up. And see, this is my point in not taking this kick. Longreach have the ball because they don't have to drop out. They can either drop out or take the tap, and it leaves Longreach with the ball on the 25 where Barcaldine, although the referee has signalled a drop out. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not with the rules. And anyway, one of the Longreach boys must have touched the ball. Long one to Churchill, brilliantly taken by the little fullback. Churchill brings it up, shapes the kick, comes inside, taken by the Longreach defence and driven in there by Tuffy Smith and one of the other forwards in there. Is Barcaldine losing the ball there and bowled over. Moles is down there. Oh, bit of a scuffle going on in the centre. Moles was flattened in that tackle there. Some punches went in and the Barcaldine players not too happy. They've called for the Zambuck. He's on there very quickly and anyway, he's calling out one of the players. And Higgs, he's calling out both captains, and so he's not seen just what has happened. Neither have I. I can't say that anything happened to Moles, except when he got the ball, he never moved. When he barged right in that centre there, and but he got a big one over the top from someone. But anyway, the referee said, I'm not too happy, and if this goes on any longer, there'll have to be some send-offs. Well, honestly, Blue, I thought there wasn't a very good decision of Barcaldine to kick for goal there. I thought that we should have had 6 tackles.
No, Dick, I agree with you. I think they should have kicked for the line and had the 6 tackles to go. They had possession of the ball and in Longreach territory. This looks pretty bad out here with Malsey. He's a pretty tough boy, as Frank says. And he just went down.
It'll surprise me if he don't get up.
Yeah, well, it looks like he's going to get up anyhow. He's on his feet now.
Anyway, let's see what Hoff says. Play on. Well, I thought there'd been at least a scrum, but generally you scrum the ball in these quarters. But anyway, we'll see Thurrock get up and play the ball back to Tuffy Smith. And there's a big tackle by the Barcaldine defence, and they've driven Longreach back there. He'll play it back, and Barcaldine have come away with the ball. Harrington Harrington went in and took the ball. Play it back to Mortimer. We need another big barging ruck from Harrington. Get it away. Barcaldine will have to watch it here because Longreach coming up very quick. There's Whitfield trying to get inside. Had the ball stolen from him, has he? No. Higgs, play on, says the referee, and Higgs stole the ball. Well, tit for tat. There's Bunny, what's that fellow's name? Bunny Goodman barging towards the halfway line, plays it back. Smith tries to ruck the ball, beats 1 or 2 players, almost had the ball stolen from him. And Barcaldine will have to get in and defend there. Plays it back to Goodman again, a dummy half. Doing a lot of the dummy half work. Gets it away to Chris Higgs, gets it on out to Cooper. Cooper gets it away to Kelly. Kelly tries to pass it there, but Barcaldine went in and knocked him down in a double tackle by the centre 3/4 and a good covering tackle by Edgerton. And there's a great tackle there once again by Edgerton. By God, he can tackle Edgerton. Plays it away to Chris Higgs. Higgs gets it away back to his brother. Longreach losing ground on the blind side. Shoots a pass out there to Cooper, the other winger. He's very fast. Gets it away once again to the second row. Ball inside. And there's Danny Cooper. And I said Danny Cooper is dangerous, and Longreach will run away and score a try. And you've got to watch Cooper. You've got to watch Cooper every inch of the way. He's a very dangerous player. And Barcaldine let Longreach back up there. This is what Cooper likes to do. He trails, he watches, he lets Longreach play. He sees the gap and then says, now give it to me. He's very fast, and he raced away and scored the equaliser. And Longreach have come back 3 points all in the 21st minute of the first half. Well, as I said, Barcaldine, they went on with a set plan to contain Cooper, but so far they haven't contained him. And I thought that one of the faults for this try, not that Cooper couldn't have scored a try from anywhere, was Barcaldine's kicking at goal from halfway. I thought that was a very bad decision. But anyway, that's water under the bridge. And Longreach have equalised with a great chance to go 5-3 in the 22nd minute. I think Barcaldine should have learned from when they played Longreach last time. I feel that how they beat them last time, that Barcaldine held onto the ball for long periods and forced Longreach to tackle them. Not only Longreach or not only Barcaldine, but any side that forces the opposition to tackle you for long times, you must knock them up. If you run them from side to side, they've not only got to run, they've got to tackle you. You've only got to carry the ball. And this is what Barcaldine did to Longreach last time, but here we see Longreach. That was more of a runaway try. The fullback wasn't at home. He was called upon to tackle one of the Longreach second row forwards. And anyway, here's the attempt at goal, and it's gone to the right-hand side of the upright too. Both goal kickers off so far, 3 all. 3 points all. Let's see if that can fire Barcaldine up with some enthusiasm to tear into Longreach. 17 or 18 minutes remaining in this first half. And what a titanic struggle it has been so far. Top A-grade football, top grand final football. Doug Churchill to kick off. Here's a different move. It'll be a long one if Churchill's going to kick off. No, it's a grabber with the left foot. Just down over the 25, though. Goes well. Back to Higgs. And follows him through, does Churchill. But, nice break then by Higgs. And Higgs was able to gain some 15 metres. Plays it back to Thurrock. Thurrock gets it on to Tuffy Smith. And Smith knocked over. And a big tackle around the neck by Higgs. Lucky to get away with that one. Plays it back to Goodman. Goodman, Longreach are working down the centre of the ruck. And on occasions, there's not too many Barcaldine defence there. Plays it back to Smith. Smith gets it away to Chris Higgs. Sit on to Danny Cooper. Cooper makes another half break. Went past his opposite number like nothing. And so far, Cooper has easily been the man of this match. He scored a try and he just cut Barcaldine the ribbons again. A 40-metre run. Gets it away to Tuffy Smith. Smith shows it up to one. But taken over in a big tackle by Mortimer. And Mortimer plays it, gets it away. Longreach. Chris Higgs gets it out wide to Kelly. Kelly tries to come down the middle, gets it away to Higgs. Higgs shoots it out wide to Paul Cooper. Cooper out on that wing. He should be taken into touch out there by the Barcaldine defence. And a scrum will go down some 30 or 40 metres out. Well, great work once again by Danny Cooper. The mercurial Longreach 5'8", and Barcaldine are going to have to get on to Grant Whitfield. He not only beat Whitfield, he beat him pointlessly. And he beat 3 or 4 others too. Can Barcaldine come away with the ball? Do they have it? Have it again, says the referee. Not happy with it. Longreach seem intent on collapsing the scrum. Barcaldine haven't woke up to them yet. When Longreach lose it, they just collapse the scrum and hope for the referee's decision. Anyway, ball in. Longreach come away with it. Higgs swamped on by the Barcaldine half-back and 5'8". Play it back to Ray Higgs. Higgs gets it away. Longreach with a feast of the ball. This is not what they had up in Longreach. Get on to Kelly. Kelly gets it away to Cameron, but Cameron swarmed on by Pat Arthur out there wide. And there's plenty of Barcaldine defence there. Let's see what Longreach are going to do. Swing it back the other way. Get on to Chris Higgs. Longreach attacking and Barcaldine going there. Some heavy tackles. Here's Barcaldine. Get it away to Kelly. Kelly get on to Cooper. Cooper out wide to Shakespeare. There's a big gap out wide. Shakespeare fell over. I thought he should have passed out there. Boy, gee, I think he might have murdered a Longreach try there. Played back to Goodman. Shoots it away to Higgs. Higgs tries to brush off. He does brush off one tackle. He's bowled over then by Chilcott. A long one out to Cooper. Not Cooper, Kelly. Kelly gets it away to Cooper again. As I said, he just backs up. He just follows round, watches and says, now I'll have it. One of the Longreach players calling for the ambulance, very close to the line, Longreach. Can Barcaldine hold them out? And the Longreach Zambuck's gone onto the ground. Here's Longreach playing the ball very close to the line there. And last tackle coming up, says the referee. Play it back to Goodman. Goodman gets it away out there to Smith. Smith ducks under a tackle. Oh, picked up by Edgerton for Barcaldine. And Edgerton will come away with the ball. Edgerton plays it back there to Harrington. Harrington gets it away to Arthur. Barcaldine shouldn't be passing there. And Arthur knows this and hangs onto the ball. And there's some big tackles going in there. Edgerton's hurt again. Here's Anderson. Anderson with the ball. Plays it back to Harrington. Harrington's going to go on the blind on his own. Brushes out of one or two players. There's the Longreach player coming in, but Harrington's made valuable ground for Barcaldine. And there's a few players laying all over the ground. There's Arthur, charged down, bad play. Picked up though by Moles. Let's see what Moles can do. 6 tackles, says the referee, and that's a chance for Barcaldine to work their way out of this territory. Here's a big one out to Chilcott. Chilcott electing to go where needed some support there. Could have been a break, but there was no one with Chilcott. Where's the Barcaldine backing up? So cry the crowd. Hit away to Rafter. Rafter can't handle it. It's loose on the ground. Play on, says the referee, and Longreach will have to come away with it. Well, it was a good pass from Mansfield. Rafter wasn't watching. Get it away there to Higgs. Higgs gets it across the field there. Smith gets it away to Cameron. Cameron there. Held on the 40-metre line. He get up and play the ball back to Hart. Gets it across to Smith. Longreach in a bit of a huddle there, though. Get it to Bunny Goodman. He says, I'll do something with it. Beats one tackle. And Longreach attacking the Barcaldine line. There's not much defence out on that other side. Barcaldine will have to get across. I think Moles is still in a daze. Get it away to Smith. Smith holds it up in there, though. And knocked over by the Barcaldine defence. Barcaldine needs them big tackle there. Harrington not in the play yet. Get it away to outside, out wide there to Paul Keeper. Oh, he's picked up over there. And he's driven in a big tackle by Johnny Anderson. Go over there. 5th tackle coming up, says the referee. Get it away to Danny Cooper. He's going to put in the bomb. Might be a little bit long. Let's see. And they'll go back there, and it'll go over the dead ball line on the full. And a bit of a let off for Barcaldine as they come up and take the tap from the 25. And Barcaldine, Longreach have easily had the best of the positional play and territorial play anyway after the first 6 or 7 minutes. Let's see if Barcaldine can get in their territory. A good run by John Chilcott. He's been Barcaldine's best forward. He's run right onto the ball all the time. We haven't seen much of the others. Gets it away to Harrington. Tries to brush off one. Oh, he does. He brushed off Higgs then as though he wasn't there. And that was a tremendous ruck. Definitely need more of them. Get it away to Rafter. And Rafter, let's see, what can he do? Rafter's already scored a try for Barcaldine. Gets up very slowly to play the ball. Play it back to Pat Arthur. Arthur puts a little one in ahead. He sees the fullbacks very deep. Danger, he picks it up. Oh, taken right round the head. He's still going. Barcaldine must score. Here he goes, and Churchill's over between the posts. Oh, great try. A great player. What a great player, Paul Arthur. I've never seen a better. Oh, what tactical play. Nugget Arthur. He saw that the Longreach fullback was standing a bit deep. Look, I'm not going to blame the Longreach fullback because he had no support. Oh, I felt sorry for him because Arthur saw he was deep, just chipped over the top. He comes through and he got a good bounce. And the Longreach fullback still took him, but he ducked under it and got it to Churchill. As I said, Churchill backs up. And 6-3 to Barcaldine. But the Longreach fullback, it was unlucky for him. That was magnificent football, and Longreach were up defending flat and were very unfortunate. Now, look, I'm not going to blame the Longreach fullback one bit because you won't see that again. I'm not going to take anything away from Pat Arthur. It was a magnificent try, but put yourself in the fullback's position. He was standing back. The others were up. He couldn't do much more. And next minute in come a little chip from a centre three-quarter who come out of nowhere. Got the right bounce, and here's Mansfield's kick and goal. It's raised the flags. Barcaldine lead 8 points to 3 with only about 11 minutes to go in the first half. But great football by Pat Arthur. Oh, that's Australian representative thinking. Magnificent football. A good attempt by the Longreach fullback. He did what I would have done anyway. Went for him round the head to try and cut it right off. But Arthur, a big strong centre, was able to brush it off. And now Barcaldine must pick up this ball and ruck it up strongly because this is where if they lapse, this is where they lapse. Jerk to Johnny Anderson, brilliantly taken by Anderson on the second bounce. Anderson round the first man. He's a devastating player, Anderson, brings it up to the quarterway, and Barcaldine must ruck it out. They must not be complacent. You can't be complacent against Longreach. Chilcott elects to go back the blind, but he's easy meat for the Longreach defence and bowled over there by Tuffy Smith, who's had a great game. Gets it on to Mortimer. Mortimer looking to pass. He should be looking to ruck it up the middle. Go up the gut, said Percy Miniweathers and Frank Dancy. Longreach containing Barcaldine down the 25. There's Harrington. We need a big run from him. Brushed out of 1 or 2. They're in trying to get the ball off him. Pinched the ball off him there. And a free kick to Barcaldine, says Hoff. He's been doing it all day, said Frank Dancy. And Barcaldine must surely kick for the line here. Barcaldine with 6 more tackles. Shirley, and once again, never kicked for the line. The long pass out to Chilcott. Chilcott up the centre, and he's swarmed by the Longreach defence. By gee, I don't know what Longreach should have done without Tuffy Smith. He's been in everything. Gets it away once again to Harrington. Harrington barges into the ruck. He's out of 1 tackle. Gets it back to Molly Meldrum. Meldrum swarmed upon by Steve Hart on this side, who's also had a good game with limited opportunities. Hart. Floater from Barcaldine. The weight edging it onto Rafter. Get it away to Arthur. No, Arthur's almost through a half break, but taken right underneath by Thurick. Where did Thurick come from? Here's Rafter down the centre of the ruck. I think he should have went down. Kept going. Loose ball picked up by Longreach. Bad play by Barcaldine. They only need to hang on to this ball in this first half. Get it away to Higgs. Higgs shoots one out. It's loose on the ground and gets away out there to Paul Cooper. Cooper tries to come inside. He's dangerous. He's got away from 4 players. He's still going. Can't Barcaldine tackle him? They finally tackle him after making 40 yards. A great run by the winger out there. And bad play by Barcaldine. They had him penned in on the sideline, and he easily ran away from him. Plays it back. I don't know who's in there. Dummy half gets away to Shakespeare. Shakespeare gets away to 1 tackle. Ball loose on the ground, is it? No. And Shakespeare will hang on. Looked as though he passed to me. By gee, it's fast and furious. Gets it away to Bunny Goodman with no number on his back. And it's the only way I can pick him up anyway. And he goes into the Barcaldine defence. Well, that's bad play by Barcaldine. Then even the Rafter had scored. Longreach knock on in there. And Longreach knock on. And bad luck for Bunny Goodman because he's been very good in there. They've nearly got me horse. I don't know who's going to do the second half. I don't think I'll be able to. But anyway, Barcaldine 8. There's the Longreach trainer on the field. And over looking towards Paul Cooper. And let's hope for Longreach's sake there's nothing wrong with him. Ball in. And should be won by Barcaldine. Straight through, says the referee. Higgs very smartly out of the scrum. He did get the ball. And Barcaldine will have to watch him playing Lockray Higgs. Ball in, taken out by Longreach. Won by Longreach at the base of the scrum, and the whole Barcaldine pack fell on him. They're very slow to get to their feet. There's someone hurt in there. Referee says, what's going on? And one bloke's hurt. Anyway, here's the referee not happy, and he's called on someone. Someone's hurt there. It looks like Meldrum and Higgs. Looks like they've crashed with their heads or something there. As I said, the whole pack. Meldrum probably didn't want to get down on Higgs there, but the whole pack fell on him. But anyway, Barcaldine, 6 or 7 minutes to go in this half, and they lead by 8 points to 3. They can't afford to give Longreach a try before half time. They've got to hold them out, come back on in the second half and bore into them. Scrums favour Longreach 6 to 3, and the penalties 1-1. Let's see, Longreach will have to get up and play the ball. Was Harrington, was it down there? No. Anyway, the referee says Longreach will play the ball about 35 metres out. Play it back to Tuffy Smith, who I've said has had a good game for Longreach. Get away to Danny Cooper, quickly on to Kelly. Kelly gets it on to Cameron. Cameron nearly through, gets it back to Kelly. Danger here of Kelly, had a pass, but he was picked up from behind by Rafter. Gets away, plays it back to the fullback. Gets it away to Cameron, big Cameron in there. Cameron trying to barge through about 20 metres out. And another one of the Barcaldine players down out there after. And the pressure's starting to tell. Gets it away to Thurick on the far side. Gets it back to Smith. Smith gets it away to one of his second rowers. Longreach starting to spread the ball wide, but Higgs held in there about 25 metres out. Barcaldine need to defend here. Gets it away to Smith, who's been in everything. Smith holding the pass up, get it on to Kelly. Get it away out there. The winger's unmarked out here. Very close. Longreach very close to scoring. And they must have almost scored. And Longreach have scored wide out. As I said, Barcaldine, I don't know. They score a try and they just seem to say, that'll do us. And Longreach have scored a try to make it Longreach 6, Barcaldine 8. Only 6 minutes from half time. And I don't know how many times that a try has been scored against Barcaldine 10 minutes before half time. I just do not know. Barcaldine seem to get lethargic. They score a try and they're not worth a crumpet for 10 minutes instead of going right into them. And, well, this will be a body blow for Barcaldine. Who's it hurt over there, Blue? Jeffrey Rafter. Rafter's been down a couple of times. As I said, he scored Barcaldine first try, but he's been bowled over a couple of times since, but he's dropped the ball a few times, and anyway, he's obviously got an injury there hampering him, and it'll be a blow for Barcaldine if he's got to come off. But anyway, he's up. But Longreach have scored this try, 2 metres in on the bottom end of the field, and we'll see Ian Cameron come up to take this attempted conversion. Barcaldine 8, Longreach 6, and as I said, Barcaldine not coming up to the Longreach defence when Longreach spread it wide. Once again, I must comment on the crowd, an enormous crowd, and I'd like to have the gate. I wouldn't like to be trying to stuff it in my back pocket, or I would like to, I mean. But anyway, here's Ian Cameron with the ball set, as I said, 2 metres in. A noted kicker, a noted long-distance kicker. It looks very close. Just underneath it was, the direction was right, but just underneath. And Barcaldine 8, Longreach 6 with 4 minutes to go in the first half. You know, Barcaldine, I feel, definitely need to tighten up in the 5-8 and centre 3/4 positions. And they're not doing that. Ross Miles, we haven't seen him since he got flattened there in a tackle. And anyway, let's see if Barcaldine can come up now, either score a try or hold Longreach out now until half time. Let's see, Churchill with the ball set. Let's see, strong one. Back to Higgs. Why kick it to Higgs? Higgs gets it away to Cooper. Cooper on that wing. And Barcaldine go up and take him right underneath. And on the 40-metre line, Longreach in possession. Meldrum it was. Gets it away to Goodman. Goodman goes down the centre of the ruck as the Barcaldine forward stand and look at him. And Barcaldine running from the dummy half. It's up, plays it back to Smith, who's been everywhere. Gets it away. Smith right through the Barcaldine pack. Picked up behind by Chilcott. Ball loose on the ground. Play on, says the referee. And that was a great tackle by Chilcott. Barcaldine need to pile on the pressure and see if they can score one here. Mansfield down the centre. Very slow in attack, Mansfield. But, let's see what Barcaldine can do. Get up. They don't seem to realise they've got the ball. Meldrum with the ball. And they're going one out. And they're being called upon by their supporters to get in there and have a go. Gets it away to the big fella, Harrington. Harrington brushes out of one tackle. Gets it away to Miles. Miles bursts out of 1 or 2 tackles. He's still going strongly. Loses the ball. And Miles has got the ball again, and it'll have to be a knock-on. Well, where was the Barcaldine support on that occasion? Right through. There was no support from Barcaldine. And Barcaldine only needed to support the ball carrier then to score. But there was nobody at home for Barcaldine. The ball in, quickly won by Barcaldine. Get it away to Rafter. Rafter tries to come back inside. He does come back inside 2 or 3.
Come on, boys!
But brilliantly taken underneath by Ray Higgs. Higgs plays it back to... Gets it on to Harrington. Harrington gets it inside to Miles. Miles runs into Danny Cooper. Ball loose on the ground. Play on, says the referee. And Longreach have come away with the ball. What's wrong with Barcaldine? They can't handle the ball at all. And anyway, here's Longreach with the ball. Chris Higgs. Higgs on this side. Gets it away to Tuffy Smith. And Smith up to the 25-metre line. Almost half-time. Can Barcaldine hang on in there? Plays it back to... one of the Longreach players, who's that bloke? The ball now. Number 8. Oh, Hunt it was with the ball. Yeah, I've been able to pick up Hunt all day. There's Kelly. Kelly brushes out of 1 or 2 tackles, comes back inside, still going strongly. Kelly crashes into the Barcaldine defence and knocked over on the 40-metre line. Barcaldine will have to get in and put more purpose in their play and hang on to the ball. Plays it back to Smith. Smith everywhere. Gets it on to Chris Higgs. Higgs is going to kick. Kicks it across the field there. Churchill out of position there and knocks it back in field. Play on, says the referee. Brilliant play by Churchill. Churchill comes up, brushes off one player. Throws a pass out of Johnny Anderson. Anderson with the ball. Anderson, he's dangerous from any position, but well taken. No, not grounded, says the referee. Plays it back. Oh, long pass to no one. Get it away to Peter Blucher. Blucher tries to get around Cameron. And forward pass, says the referee. And let's have a scrum. Well, I didn't think there was a forward pass. I didn't think it was anywhere near forward. But anyway, Barcaldine starting to throw the ball around there, and as Edgerton should have come away with that one. The whole scrum comes over him again. This has been Longreach tactics all day. When they lose the ball, they come right over the top. But anyway, here's Longreach with the ball. Get it away to Cooper. Cooper, get up and play the ball. Rafter looks to be hurt. Longreach, Kelly, throw it out wide there to Cameron. Cameron beats the first tackle, comes inside, beats another tackle. Barcaldine look to be down. Can they hold Longreach out? There's only seconds to go to half-time. One of the Longreach players hurt. Where's the Zambuck? Bunny Goodman throws it out there to Higgs. Higgs throws it away to a Barcaldine player, intercepts it, and Whitfield's intercept for Barcaldine. Very close to half-time. Can Barcaldine throw it about here and score? Here's Mortimer. Mortimer gets it on to Chilcott. Chilcott needs to get this pass away. He had Churchill with him. Barcaldine might have squandered a bit of a chance then. Gets it away to Harrington, a low one. Get it away to Blucher. Here's Blucher down the sideline. He's going for the line. Look at Blucher go. Look at Blucher, gets it away to Chips Harrington. Look at Harrington. Look at Harrington. A brilliant try. A great try. Oh, look. Oh, forward. Oh, off. Oh, bad ref. Oh, that's.
You fucking stupid pupper.
Ah, there's half time. If that's a forward pass, I'll give a stuck pig to the hospital. That is the worst. Not because I'm from Barcaldine. You'll see that on the replay. That is the worst bit of refereeing. Hoff was 40 yards behind the play, and he's missed that 3 mile. How he could award that as forward, that is absolutely ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. The half-time siren is gone.
He was closer than us, I suppose. You would have saw it.
Mate, you want to do that?
No,
You stay that, or I'll throw you fucking over there. Now, please yourself. Please yourself. Please yourself. Right. I'm commenting on this. You. No. Here we go. Another thing I can't understand is the full-time siren's gone. I don't know how long it's been gone. And now he's give a free. He hasn't heard the half-time siren.
What's happening?
Now there's a Barcaldine player, another fellow knocked over by Meldrum. He hasn't seen it. Now he's got half-time. Now he's got Higgs. I'm sorry, boy. I shouldn't have said anything to you. I apologise. And he's just. I think Hoff. Full-time siren's gone twice, hasn't it? And half-time siren, has gone twice. All right, there's a big crowd here, and he mightn't have heard it. But anyway, Rafter's going to try this. He's going to kick it down. Oh, why they do this, I don't know. But anyway, here's the ball. Barcaldine rushing through. Chance he mightn't have seen him knock on. Keep going. Play the whistle, said the crowd. Throws the ball inside. But anyway, there's half-time. And the most sensational half of football that I have ever played in, been in, witnessed or anything. How many minutes did they play after half-time? Must have played a minute and a half. Look, I don't know. I just can't. I won't sleep tonight till I see this replay. I won't sleep till find out how Hoff could give that forward pass. That was the best piece of football that we've seen in the Central West in 10 years, and Longreach Barcaldine never got a try out of it. How that could happen, I don't know. It was magnificent football, and it was nowhere near being offside. The last pass was brilliantly floated in by Peter Blucher, but Barcaldine didn't get the try. They lead 8 points to 6. It should have been 13-6. Here's Barcaldine receiving a great ovation at half-time. Over to Bluey Fletcher, if you can hear him.
Yeah, well, I'm a bit like you, Dick. I don't think Hoff was anywhere near the play to call that offside pass, if it was an offside pass, which I don't think it was. I reckon it was a fair try. But anyhow, Barcaldine's gone in with a 2-point lead at half-time, and that's what we thought it would be. A real rough, tough game in the first half. The players tries for Barcaldine. The scrums won by Longreach 6-4, and the penalties favoured Longreach 2-1. If Barcaldine can give a bit more ball in the second half, I reckon they'll have a real good chance of getting up. Turn her off, Ralph. Turn her off.
Well, here's a nice sight to see. This red fire engine done up with the colours and the supporters of the Barcaldine team. This is owned by the local historical society, and it's certainly a remarkable old machine. I see that split pen driving it there with his helmet on and all, and everybody seems quite excited about it. It's a beautiful piece of gear. They have taken it round to various ceremonies around the district. I know they took it to Aramac not so long ago, but it's nice to see this machine out here, and especially with the colours, of course. And if I'm not mistaken, on the back of that machine, although you probably won't pick it up on the video, I can see a great looking sand goanna.
Righto, watch out for Dick, mate.
You let us stir up and give me some water. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the commencement of the second half. Barcaldine 8, Longreach 6. And enthralling second half, absolutely guaranteed. They haven't kicked off, but the crowd is barracking absolutely already. And this will be a very, very close, very hard match in the second half, as it has been in the first. I wouldn't have liked to. I wouldn't have liked to cop the dressing down that both sides copped in that dressing room at half time. Gee, the air was more than blue. Here's Churchill, driving kick down the centre of the field, right down the centre. Picked up by the Longreach fullback. He elects to kick it back to Barcaldine. Gives it back to Churchill. Churchill hang on to it, and Barcaldine will have the ball. Well, that wasn't very good play by Longreach, I didn't think. Anyway, here's Barcaldine with the ball. Longreach come out, and so will Barcaldine, very determined. As you'll tell by the broadcast, I'm pretty breathless from getting up these long steps, but anyway, here's Chilcott trying to ruck it down the blind, and he's knocked over by the Longreach defence. Barcaldine, this is what Barcaldine need to do. Hold the ball, make Longreach tackle him. Anyway, I see Greeley. Greeley's on for Longreach, and who's off?
I'm not sure yet.
Anyway, we'll soon pick it up from the other TV cameraman. Anyway, here's Barcaldine with the ball. Edgerton runs straight in there, and is held in a good tackle by Kelly. Longreach centre three-quarter. Is it back to Harrington? Harrington field goal attempt. Swings wide of the post. Barcaldine swarming through on the ball. Very close, and the Longreach players knock it into touch there. The Longreach fullback. And a bit of pressure on him there. And Barcaldine there up very, very smartly onto that ball. But the Longreach fullback, good work, knocked it into touch, but forced Longreach to drop out from between the halfway. Between the halfway. I said between the goalpost. Here's a long driving one back to Peter Blucher's wing. Fumbles it behind him. He'll go forward with the ball though. Let's see what he does with it. He's got his fullback in support. Beats the first tackler, but runs into a couple more Longreach tacklers there. And we just haven't seen who has been replaced. Cedric Hunt's still on there, so it might be Bunny Goodman, would it? But anyway, Longreach up strong in defence there in the centre of the ruck with Tuffy Smith still on there. No, he's not. There's Barcaldine with the ball down the blind side, and Mortimer with the ball. And knock on, says the referee in there. And that's the first mistake in the second half to Barcaldine 8, Longreach 6. Now we're going to see a repetition of the 1968 grand final when no points were scored in the second half. It's too early to say that, but they said that in the 68 grand final, didn't they? The referee not happy with that scrummaging there. I'll say Longreach have been penalised, and there's a chance for Barcaldine now. Just drop it out there towards the corner. and try and ruck it over for a try. Let's see what Harrington does. He must take the kick for line. As I said, the air in the... Could be Thurrock, yeah. The air in the dressing sheds at half-time was more than electric, more than pale blue. It was electric blue. And here's Barcaldine on the boil, up the blind. Chilcott crashing towards the line, but the Longreach defence there. Bunny Goodman and Cedric Hunt. Let's see, Barcaldine throwing it about. It's out there to Grant Whitfield. Whitfield trying to go, and so too is the Longreach captain, takes him over there. Here's Rafter always dangerous, close, gets it away to Big Nugget Arthur. Arthur gets it away to support out there, Barcaldine close to the line, but Longreach come away with the ball, I'd say. Yes, and Longreach have taken the ball off Paul Mansfield. Ball kicked through there, and Longreach once again had to kick out in the form of Greeley to save, and a scrum will go down only 1 metre out. Well, Barcaldine, can they win the ball here? If they can score a try and put the pressure on Longreach, they're leading 8 points to 6. What I think should have been 13 to 6. As I said, I'll have to see that replay tonight. Barcaldine should come away with the ball. They've got the ball. Moles has crashed over by Higgs there. I'll get mixed up with Higgs because he's wearing 9, but he's playing at number 8. Plays the ball back to Chilcott. Chilcott trying to barge in there. I think Barcaldine should bring it out here and try and spread Longreach. One of the best wingers in the Central West out here, and Johnny Anderson. And I think they should try to get in. There's Mortimer. Mortimer's lost the ball. Touched by Longreach. Back to Barcaldine. Play on, says the referee. Very close to the line is Nugget Arthur, and he's had his boot, or someone's boot's gone off there anyway. Ball, Barcaldine get away to Rafter. Rafter goes back inside. He's swarmed on by Tuffy Smith and co, and buried in a big tackle there by the Longreach defence. Barcaldine haven't moved it 1 inch. Why they don't move it, I don't know. They should move it out here. Get it out now. Too late, Mortimer. Mortimer trying to barge for the line, but held by the Longreach defence there. Harrington tried to drag him over. Gets up slowly to play the ball. Play it back to Phil Edgen. Edgen elected to go on his own. Had the ball. Got the ball away. How he got it out of there, I don't know. It popped out from somewhere. I thought Longreach had it for a minute. But anyway, Barcaldine got it. They're still barging in this one corner. Jeff Rafter very close to the line. Stands up in the tackle. Gets it away, and Barcaldine must score. He dives over. I don't know who it is. And they've persevered, Barcaldine, and dived over. Well, I honestly thought they persevered for too long in that corner. I thought they should have spread it. And Johnny Anderson's a very good winger, but they persevered in there. I don't know who scored.
Who was it?
I can't tell you who scored. I think it might have been Grant Whitfield. I think it was Grant Whitfield. And Barcaldine lead 11 points to 6 with the kick to come.
Another try directly influenced by Jeffrey Rafter. He passed that ball up off the ground to Grant Whitfield, and Grant Whitfield went over. It was a real good try. As Dick said, I thought they were holding the ball in a little bit too close to the rucks. They should have split it out here to the right-hand side. There was men over everywhere. But they've scored a try, and that's the biggies.
Yes, well, they made a fool of me there, the Barcaldine players, because I thought that they should have spread it and spread it wide. They didn't. They went back in there. They went back in there for 6 tackles. Mortimer lost it and went touched a Longreach player. Come back. They went back there again, and finally they scored this great try off Rafter. Rafter stood up. If he was 14 stone, he'd play for Australia and England combined. And magnificent effort. Got it to Whitfield, his friends since school days, and scored a great try. Here's the kick from Mansfield. Looks a good-looking kick. And now he's kicked it to the right-hand side of the uprights. Barcaldine, and 1 converted try in front, 11 points to 6. And once again, they must not get lethargic. Let's pick this ball up and go when you get it. Because this is what Barcaldine have done. They've done it all the year. They score a try and then they say, oh, well, we won't bother for a few minutes. You can't do that to Longreach.
I think you'll see.
Here's Cooper. Oh, this could be another bad mistake. This ball will definitely not travel 10 yards. And, that's be the first mistake, or second mistake for the year for Danny Cooper. And here's Barcaldine up quickly, take the tap, get it away to Harrington, running strongly, desperately wants to win a grand final. And Harrington plying on the pressure. That's better. This is what Barcaldine should have done the first half. There's Meldrum going down the blind on his own. Look at Meldrum, he split the Longreach defence. Where's the support? There's no support. Where was the Barcaldine? Johnny Anderson should have been in there. Where was the support? Here they throw it hard, difficult pass to Rafter. Get it on the big centre three-quarter Arthur. He's bursting out of a couple of tackles. But the Longreach defence are equal to the task there, and they come across. Play it back to who? Get it on to Grant Whitfield. Whitfield gets a close pass away. Barcaldine must score. And they've scored. Barcaldine have scored another try. Barcaldine have scored another try. Barcaldine 14, Longreach 6. Grant Whitfield. Grant Whitfield playing like a pocket dynamo. Champion football from the 5'8". He got it to fabulous Phil Edgerton. Edgerton bobbed and weaved and went over, but oh, what a great run by Whitfield. What a great run. Mansfield with the kick to come. Barcaldine 14, Longreach 6. And the crowd have gone absolutely berserk here. Pat Ogden, we might have the camera over on Ogden's crew. Pat Ogden's gone right off his head over there, and he's got his crew. They've down 2 kegs and numerous numbers of stubbies already. Game a long way from over, but if this kick can be successful, this will put Barcaldine in a good position if this kick is successful. They need this kick from Mansfield. He's taken it back a long way. Why he did this, I don't know. But anyway, he's the kicker, not me. I'm up here. And Barcaldine running onto the ball, crashing onto the ball, and great football. And the defence just wasn't able to hold them out in that last bit. And anyway, here's the kick from Mansfield. He's kicked it away to the right again. One up, one down, and the referee says no. Here's Oscar Dancy.
Well, Dick, they come back to that try there. Well deserved. They've been pressing there. I think in the next 20 minutes you'll see Chips and Mort and Paddy Arthur. They'll put the game together. They will.
Thank you, Oscar. Direct from Bundaberg. There's a long kick. And back to Peter Blucher. Blucher takes it up for Barcaldine. This is the controversial central west winger. Peter Blucher barges into the tackle 30 metres out. Barcaldine must hang on to this ball now for 6 tackles. It's on to Harrington. Harrington takes it up the centre. Barcaldine attempting to slow the match down, even though they've only been on 9 minutes in the second half. Play it away now. Out there to Mansfield. Mansfield runs wide across field, beats 1 tackle, and Mansfield out to the about 40-metre line. Barcaldine still need to get away a bit there. Get it away to Mortimer. Mortimer crashes onto the ruck. Tries to throw a pass. He can't. But Mortimer's ploughing into the rucks. Here's Barcaldine. Get it away now out to Grant Whitfield. Whitfield gets away to Rafter. Rafter seems to be just pacing himself, trying to play out this game. He's had the trouble with his drop ball with Rafter as he's been, one finger's been popping out, a little short one. Goes to no one, and Rafter will pick it up. 6 tackles. Magnificent football by Rafter. Just as I bag him, he kills me. But I wasn't bagging him. I was just telling you what actually was happening with him. Look at Whitfield. Grant Whitfield. If anyone told me he could have played this well, I wouldn't have believed it. Anyway, gets it away to Big Chilcott. Chilcott will run it wide. Gets a pass away to Mortimer. Oh, Mortimer loses the ball on the ground. Picked up for Longreach by Kelly. Oh, chance slaughtered for Barcaldine, and then Mortimer should have got a quick pass away. We should have whipped it away there. Had support outside. Higgs switches away to the blind to Danny Cuba. Standing behind the ruck, and he's swarmed on by the Barcaldine defence. Rossi Moles. Here's Tuffy Smith, who's been, as I said, and everything, on to Big Greeley. Where's the Barcaldine defence? They should be pouring up on Longreach. They lead by 8 points in a grand final. 11 minutes in the second half. Higgs can't throw it to anyone. Where's the Barcaldine defence? Barcaldine standing back, watching them. They should get up. The crowd have gone berserk. Get up and knock them down, cry out the crowd. Here's brilliantly taken by Churchill. A grubber kick through there. Good work by Chris Higgs. He's trying everything, Higgs. And Barcaldine back in possession. Rafter down the centre, but slipped over on the old cricket pitch area as he's taken in a good tackle by Ray Higgs. Oh, gee, Higgs has done a power of defending. Gets it away to Harrington. Gets a long pass on to Mortimer. Mortimer looking to pass it away. Gets it away to Pat Arthur. Look at the big fella, Arthur, going strongly. He'll be hard to stop from here. He's very hard to stop, Arthur. He goes down, beats 1 tackle, but taken in a brilliant defending tackle. Brilliant defending tackle by the Longreach players. Great run by Arthur again. Barcaldine on the boil. There's Chilcott boring loose on the ground, and Longreach have come away with it. Oh, Barcaldine need to hold the ball. Barcaldine need to hold that ball. Play it back. The ball's loose on the ground, and Barcaldine must come away with it. Play on, says the referee. Barcaldine have got the ball. The crowd's gone mad. 20 young Shielders have done more than wet themselves down here. There's Harrington. Harrington gets it back to Mansfield. Close to the line. Mansfield going for the line. Oh, what's happened? Oh, another forward pass. Oh, not again. It wasn't a forward pass, was it? No. Shepard. Well. Well, bad luck for Mansfield, but extremely bad luck for Barcaldine. All over if that one's allowed. Barcaldine, surely they must see. Surely this must be, Barcaldine must see that this is how to play Longreach. Hold the ball, get them down, let them make a mistake and get them down their territory. Here's Smith. Smith, move up, says Barcaldine supports, move up. Smith makes 10 valuable ground yards, plays it back. Play it back. One of the Longreach players down. Higgs gets it away now. Out here to Kelly. Kelly brushes off one or two. He's hard to stop. Kelly still going. Not making much ground, but held up 10 metres short of the halfway. Barcaldine need to get in defend. Here's a Longreach replacement coming. Long past Higgs, brilliantly picked up by that player. Tries to barge over. And taken in a great tackle by Mortimer. And Mortimer ploughed Higgs into the ground. Some plays it back. Here's a kick back. Gets back to one of the Barcaldine players. But hello, what's happened?
Wake up yourself, Lofty.
Well, I can't see what's happened here. What happened then behind the play? Blue, did you see that?
What's the score, Dick?
Tackle without the ball after he kicked the ball, Dick.
Well, Barcaldine making some elementary mistakes that are not needed because Churchill is playing brilliant football at fullback. There's a kick from Shakespeare and put Longreach right on the attack. The scoreboards have gone mad. They've got 17-6. Anyway, Hoff, I think, has taken 2 tries off Barcaldine. Oscar, I think he's taken 2 tries off us.
He's taken 2 different tries off us. That one there, I can't understand the decision.
And if that wasn't a Shepherd, then as he run round Greeley, as Mansfield run round Chips Harrington, I'll give the game away. But anyway, here's Longreach. Danny Cooper, dangerous, close to the line. Cooper taken right underneath by Fabulous Village and plays it back there. Where's the Barcaldine players? Get it away to Kelly, gets it on to Cameron out wide. Cameron taken underneath, gets it back to Kelly. A brilliant pass to Kelly. Kelly close to the line. Can he score for Longreach? Barcaldine need to defend in there. Where's Harrington? He's right out here with the backs. He should be in there. Let's see what Barcaldine can do. They're barging for the line. Very close, Longreach. They can't get the ball down. And they're very close to the line. Let's see what will they do. Throw it out or barge. Kick through from Barcaldine. And Barcaldine have come away with the ball.
Come on, Reds!
Well, if ever they needed that one. Where's Harrington? Look at little Grant Whitfield. Oh, where's our forwards? Cry the crowd.
I agree, Dick.
Where's the forwards? They should be barging it up. Here's Harrington. Harrington in a great run up the blind. And now, get up there, said Percy Manyweathers. Take it up the guts. There's Moles up the blind side. And Barcaldine gradually rucking themselves out of trouble. Barcaldine with the ball. Should be 6 to go. But, I don't know. I'm very, very worried about Hoff. Great tackle by Higgs. Great tackle. He got in there. Anyway, Barcaldine working the ball out to the 40-metre line. Play it back to Pat Arthur. He's going to have a run. And he gets a little one over the top again. Oh, and he bowled the Longreach player over. Great work, but anyway, Longreach with the ball. Barcaldine need to have this ball. Here's Kelly. He's dangerous, Kelly, but Kelly is bowled up by the Barcaldine defence. Let's see. Let's see what Longreach can do. Hunt trying to ruck the ball down there. And the forwards are in there. Play it back to Tuffy Smith. Gets it away to Higgs. Higgs gets it outside to Shakespeare. Shakespeare gets it out to Cameron. They'll need to tackle Cameron. Gets it away to the flying winger on that side. He's going for the line. Chance for Longreach to score. Longreach will score. They'll score between the posts. And bad play there. And Barcaldine had the ball. And Longreach have scored a good try. They're right back in this game where they shouldn't have been allowed to be. And Barcaldine are not tackling in the outside backs. They're not moving. They're moving up, but they're not tackling in the outside backs, Oscar.
That's true, Dick. They got through the lucky one there. I thought it was lucky. They swung it out there, but all the opportunities were there. I don't know how they didn't come across to cover them. I thought this time Barky try and cover it up, close it right up. But I say in the next 15 minutes, you'll see Mortimer and Chips at their best.
Yes, but mate, they Barcaldine had the defence there and they never tackled Longreach, did they?
No, let them run there. Steve Hart there out there is quite an easy try.
Yes, well, it was a good try by Longreach winger on that occasion. A very, very good try, a very constructive try. But Barcaldine had 4 players there to Longreach's 2 out there. And Cameron, they laid off Cameron. He breached the gap, got it away, and that was the ball game. They reached instead of tackling. There's the kick. He's missed it. One up, one away, and he's missed it. Well, still a converted try behind. As he's missed that try, well, Danny Cooper, I wouldn't have believed it, but there it is. 14, Barcaldine, Longreach 9. Barcaldine have had 2 tries taken off them, and look, I tell you what, if they get beat, I tell you what, you couldn't. I just couldn't believe this because they definitely need to get the ball back, Holden, and tighten it up. They need to hold the ball. They need to hold it for 6 tackles and wait for opportunities. Barcaldine 14, Longreach 9, a converted try in front in the 18th minute of the second half. Well, Bluey, how do you see it from here, Blue?
Well, Dick, I'll see it's going to be a real hard game, even the last 20 minutes of the game. The Bargie's got to defend as well as they have in the first 45 minutes of it. And I'd like to see a big game out of Chipsy and Big Mort and a couple of the other forwards. They're not going up fast enough and quick enough to knock those big forwards down. They're leaving it to little Phil Edgerton and Grant Whitfield and little centres like that. And it's not good enough.
Yes, well, thank you, Blue, for those very interesting comments. We see Barcaldine kick off. They must kick it deep. They must get up and try and pressurise Longreach into making a mistake, or hold them for 6 tackles and try and win the ball. Anyway, here's the kick-off once again, down in the centre of the field. Barcaldine very slow up to the ball. And here's Longreach, the fullback, allowed to run some 10 or 15 metres before he's met by Mansfield on the quarter way. And Mansfield and Grant Whitfield, who's had a boomer for Barcaldine, will take him over. Barcaldine can get the ball and score a try. I would say they're almost home. But anyway, if Longreach can score a try and kick the goal, well, then they're right back in it, aren't they? Here's Smith, right down the middle. Off a set play by Longreach, there's no doubt about it. Barcaldine picked up the ball, and great play by Tuffy Smith. Oh, Tuffy Smith's been the outstanding player for Longreach. He's nearly been the best player on the ground. Here's Barcaldine with the ball. They need desperately to ruckus out of that territory. Chilcott brushes off 1 or 2 before he's rushed off Shakespeare and taken. But oh, what a great run by Tuffy Smith. Have a look at that on the replay. And Barcaldine laid off him in the forwards, and they can't afford to do this to Smith. I seen him demoralise them. Anyway, Barcaldine with the ball. Get it on to Harrington, gets it inside to Moles. Moles beats 1 tackle, still going down the centre of the ruck. And Barcaldine need to hang on to this ball and force Longreach to tackle him. Plays it away to Grant Whitfield. Whitfield going up the blind, but he's easy meat for the Longreach defence. Barcaldine 14, Longreach 9. Here's Barcaldine. Rafter's got the ball. Let's see what he does. Gets it inside. Barcaldine still with the ball. Whitfield gets it back to Harrington. Harrington gets it away. Barcaldine must be close. Get away to Churchill. Churchill's only got to keep going to score. And he must score. He scored. He scored. Churchill has scored. And in the back play here, the linesman has gone on. This could be a 7-point try. Or this could be another try to Barcaldine because the linesman are reporting Higgs for flattening Rafter in the back play. Rafter was flattened. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a free kick given in front of the post after this attempted goal. And, well, if he can referee it all, if he can referee it all, that is the result if you read the rules of football. And anyway, he's been reported. And anyway, Barcaldine 17. Longreach 9 with the kick to come. There's 20 minutes of football left. Oscar dancing.
Well, Dick, that try there, you must admit, it went from hand to hand there. Dougie Churchill right up there. Jeffrey Rafter got flattened there and back play by Higgs. That just shows the respect I've got for Jeffrey Rafter. You know, a top-notch player like Higgs trying to take Jeffrey Rafter out of the side. Well, we've seen what he's done. That was just a team effort. It was ball man to man, everything else. Top bloody try.
Well, I'm amazed. I'm literally amazed. Rafter been flattened in the background. Barcaldine has got nothing for having Rafter flattened. That's a joke. This fella ought to be in comic books. He could write him, this fella, because every other man that's flattened a man in the back play has had a penalty awarded against him. You can go back and look at the video. There's another linesman on. What's he going to do?
Another one on.
Anyway, he's going to have a he's going to get in the grand final anyway. He wouldn't know shit from pineapple jelly. Yeah. And, yeah, that's better. That's a better statement. Anyway, there's the kickoff. Goes back to Harrington, brilliantly taken. Let's see the big fella ploughs over the top of, gets it away to Meldrum. Meldrum's in the open. Look at Meldrum go, the little hooker. Where's the support? Where's the support? And over the halfway, Barcaldine on the boil. Get it away to the blind side. Fabulous Phil Edgerton on the ball. Loses it back behind, picked up. There's, knock on. Oh, he's gone. I tell you, he's gone. Oh, he's gone right off his head, the referee. He's gone mad. He's gone absolutely mad, the referee. Barcaldine 17-9. What's he trying to do? And we've got to hold him. We've got a long way to go yet. Barcaldine need this ball. Longreach have come away with it, have they? No, Barcaldine's got it. Fabulous Phil Edgerton. There's Mortimer. Close it up the middle, said Percy Minnie Weathers. Go up the guts. And they put one in. It's got to be a penalty then. And about time, said Frank Dancy. Frank Dancy said he's the best referee in Queensland. And Oscar from Bundaberg said he's never seen anything like it. But anyway, Barcaldine in the lead, 17-9. They must hold the ball. 6 tackles now. Close the game up. Here's the ball. In they go. Don't let Longreach in for any silly tries. Oh, Grant Whitfield had fumbled that one round his back. Still going. Whitfield down through the centre of the ruck. What a great little player he's become, Whitfield. Whitfield play it back to Rafter. The ever-present Rafter. Rafter dodged under a big high one then and slipped over as he did so. He get up and play it back to Whitfield. Get it away to Fabulous Phil. Edgerton still going strongly out wide. And Barcaldine there. Where's the big forwards rucking it? Harrington calling for the ball. He wants it. There's Harrington. Harrington bobs and weaves, still going strongly. And Harrington close to the line. Where's Johnny Anderson? He hasn't had a chance. Close to the line, Barcaldine. Can they put the sealer on it here? Is going close to the line. He must be almost over. He's going to race away and score. He's over. John Anderson. John Anderson scored for Barcaldine. John Anderson for Barcaldine. You beauty. You beauty. And Barcaldine, who's the best winger in the Central West, said Big Oscar Dancy. And Johnny Anderson come onto a great pass there. And there's a cheer squad. There's a cheer squad led by Johnny Anderson's wife. She's leading them on. And they've gone.
Ask me who's the best winger in the Central West.
Stan Plath, wasn't that a great try, Stan?
That was a bloody beautiful try.
Good on you, Stan. Here's Bluey Fletcher for his comments. Barcaldine 20 with a kick to come. Longreach 9.
My old
Well, Bargie's doing the same thing that I reckon they ought to do on all the time. Throw it out their back line. They've got the best back line in the Central West. Paddy Arthur's having a blinder. Johnny Anderson's having a real good game. Jeffrey Arthur's having a blinder. He's been hurt in a couple of tackles. Kicks missed.
Why they go change and kick it? The easy bloke and the worst kicker in the Central West. Giving it to, he couldn't kick all the year.
They changed the kicker and he's missed the kick. Back to Dick.
And once again, Barcaldine have missed a kick. And how Harrington, look how player of Harrington's experiences has let that fellow have a kick. Not taking anything away from Churchill, but God, we've got a good kicker. Well, why let him do that? Back to Mortimer. Barcaldine need the ball. Longreach could have come away with it. And Barcaldine need to get in there and wrap it up. They need the ball. Lay the ball, says Hoff. I think Longreach, I don't know. It's got to be Harrington's got the ball. What's the matter with the referee? He needs Clever Henderson. Paddy Kelly said get Clever Henderson for him. I'm sorry, Titty. Anyway, here's the ball into the scrum. Barcaldine, can they take it out? In and out, says the referee. Let's have it again. 20 points to 9. Barcaldine in the lead with a grand final in sight for the first time in 12 years. Free kick, says referee Hoff. And I don't know, I can't work him out. Some of his decisions, and he's I think he's give the free kick to the wrong side. Anyway, Barcaldine called upon to defend again. Longreach won't give in. Penalty kick, yeah, that's enough. Anyway, here's Barcaldine will have to get up here now and defend stoutly. See if they can hold Longreach out. They hold Longreach out in this manoeuvre. They're home and hose. And Akuba throws it away to Kelly, gets it on to Cameron. They need to get underneath Cameron. He's a big, strong centre three-quarter, 14 stone every bit of him. And they've held him up in there. Longreach on the attack. Barcaldine up out wide onto Chris Higgs. And onto Kelly. Oh, he's close to the line. Greeley, the replacement forward, very close to the line. And has Greeley got the ball? Greeley very close to the line. Let's see what Longreach do. Barcaldine will need to get in out to Higgs. Spread it out wide to Shakespeare. Shakespeare wrapped up in a big tackle by Harrington out wide. He was sweating out there on him. Wrapped him right up. There's Barcaldine. Away to Higgs. Higgs gets it inside to Greeley. Greeley picked up.
Good boy, Chips.
Must be almost the last tackle coming up, surely. And Barcaldine hold him out. Minutes ticking away. Longreach barge in for the line. Chris Higgs. He throws it to no one. Gets it away to Greeley. Gets it away to Cooper. Tackling Barcaldine. Cry the crowd. The last tackle coming up. 2 Barcaldine players down if Longreach are going to... Oh, he knocked on behind the play. Oh, knocked on a mile. Longreach must score. And Longreach must score out wide. Yes, I feel they must score. Barcaldine had 2 players down there. I felt the dummy half definitely knocked the ball on. But anyway, Shakespeare has scored for Longreach. Right out wide. Make the 20 points to 12 with the kick to come. Well, Oscar, once again, Barcaldine were found just wanting on the blind side. They've been found wanting there on 2 tries.
Well, on the blind side, Dick, there were 2 men down. Ray Higgs saw the overlap there, so it's only naturally swung it out there, and they just all they'd do is run on the ball, and they had to score.
All Barcaldine really wanted, though, Oscar, was one good bruising tackle, and that was the end of the ball game. It was the last tackle.
That's right. They should have just wrapped it up, but Ray Higgs, knowing what he's like, he knows too much. He saw the 2 boys on the ground, so he said, "We'll go out there."
Must agree, Oscar. Great generalship by Higgs. Yes, I agree with what you've said. And I make it 20 points to 11, is it? 20 points to 11 with the kick to come. And minutes ticking away. There's someone hurt or injured over there on the far side. And anyway, let's see the Zambucks there. And it's been a very hard, a very demanding game of football. And Barcaldine need now just to hold on. They mustn't let Longreach get on top of them in this last few minutes. Surely they're leading 20 points to 11, and
it's in these last couple of minutes there, we'll see Mort and Chips coming to the fore.
Well,
they'll hold themselves back.
I think you've been saying that for a while, Oscar. And,
I've been saying it for a while, but I think they will in these last couple of minutes.
Well, anyway, it looks like the player who was injured is okay. He's up. And here's the kick to come. The kickers haven't had a good day. I couldn't understand Barcaldine with that change of kick in the last one. Mansfield would have heeled that over, absolutely heeled it over, and made Barcaldine 22 and would have been in an impregnable position.
Well, the boys in the huddle now, they're having a talk. I'd say it's 10 minutes to go. All they do is sit there and wait for the last 10 minutes out. All they just
they need the ball, though. We must have the ball anyway. Here's Longreach with the ball, and this last 10 or...
He can kick the ball too.
This last 10 and he's...
I bet
he's missed it.
He's done bad this time.
He's done bad on that occasion. It's bad luck because we know just what a great kicker he is. He's a very good kicker. Longreach should be 11. 20 points to 11. It should be that. That's... No, 20-12, that's the score. 20 points to 12. And here's Barcaldine with the kick-off. Let's see what they do. Trying something different this time. Down the centre, straight down the centre, and Barcaldine will come through on Chris Higgs with the ball. He gets it straight back to his fullback. Oh, put a lot of pressure on the little fella, but he's run up very strongly with the ball before he's swarmed on by the Barcaldine defence. There's no forwards there at home. They'll have to defend in here, Barcaldine. There's Kelly, don't let him run. He's through 1 or 2 tackles, but he's picked up on this occasion. He's lost the ball, and Barcaldine must come away with it now. A scrum. The scrum will go down, and it takes an extra bit, says Frank Dancy, yes. If Barcaldine can get this ball though for 6 tackles, I feel that it's over. 20 points to 12.
We'll score another one.
20 to 12 is the correct score, Frank.
We'll score another one, Dick.
Who's got the ball? Let's see where it comes out. There it is, out. Loose on the ground. Barcaldine must pick it up. Double knock on. And another scrum will go down. A bit more time. Minutes ticking away in this match. They can't tick away quick enough for me, believe you me, because I want Barcaldine to win this desperately. Edgerton's only got to hang on to the ball, and he does so. Where's the forwards? They're still in the pack. What a great game he's had, Philip Edgerton. Play it back to Nugget Arthur. Just hang on to it, boy. And gets it away to Jeffrey Rafter. It's a long pass out. Floats one out there. He's only got to pick it up, Blucher. Very, very close to the line, Blucher. And Blucher's tackled into touch, only 5 metres out. If Barcaldine had come inside, but Blucher, he knows what he's doing. He's a great winger. He thought he was home, but he was picked up, I think it was Danny Cooper. And was that Danny Cooper tackling? Paul, was it? Paul or Danny? I don't know. But no, look,
if you would have taken on Paul,
Cooper's a mercurial player. And if there's any talent scouts, he'll be the first to go. But there's the referee says, I'm not happy with this scrum and have it again. And that's twice he scrummed it, and minutes gradually ticking away. How slow can the clock go at times? Longreach must be almost tackled over their own try line. Barcaldine need to defend here. Longreach have got the ball. Get up and play the ball. There's Higgs. He hasn't given in. He's still there, rucking the ball. Barcaldine can't allow any silly runaway tries. There's Longreach rucking the ball out. Barcaldine desperately trying to hold him in. There's Tuffy Smith. And Smith taken over, and a good tackle by the Barcaldine defence to get up and play the ball. Hit it away. The wingers should be starting to drop back. There's Kelly. Oh, he's strong. Kelly brushed off 1 or 2 players. Last tackle coming up. There's the winger calling the fullback calling his players back. Shoots a long pass out. This is where Longreach are dangerous when they get one man in the open. And Barcaldine, some of their attempts to tackle these wingers are very ordinary. But anyway, they went in there. And another scrum will go down. The Zambuck's on, one of the Longreach players. I can't see who it is, but let's hope he's not seriously hurt. Right over there on the far side. And Barcaldine need to stand up flat here and not let Longreach do anything. Johnny Anderson, yes, a great game. Time gradually ticking away. Oh, I'm frightened to look at the clock. Barcaldine can win the scrum and hold it 6 tackles. I've said this a few times, I suppose, but Longreach have won the scrum. Cooper gets it away. Barcaldine will have to defend. Gets in. Barcaldine must come away with the ball. They do. Churchill's got it. And the crowd have gone wild as Churchill up the far touch line. And Churchill after a good run has bowled over. Oh, what a great run by Churchill. What a magnificent game. He's fielded the ball. He's fielded the high ball, the bouncing ball, the rolling ball. And Churchill, magnificent. And he's played magnificent football. Barcaldine have won this one. This is the one that counts. Look at Phil Edgerton. He knows what to do. And he says, he barges into 1 or 2. Where's that big winger? He only needs to get it to him. Edgerton's still going. Gives it to Arthur. I thought he should have kept going. Arthur. What can Arthur do? Gets away from 1 or 2.
Oh, come on,
now they need the forwards. Up the middle. Crash up the middle. Get away to Johnny Anderson. Anderson almost round his opposite number. Come in, Bill. Where's the Barcaldine support? And there's not much support over there. Oh, that was poor effort by Barcaldine. They give it to Johnny Anderson. Way out from the forwards. And the Barcaldine players just stood and looked at him and said, you'll handle him, John, you're 9 stone, ring and wet. And overcome the Longreach defence, rightly so, and barrelled him over. And anyway, ball in quickly, won by Longreach. And Higgs has swarmed on at the base of the scrum there. And Churchill needs to get his boots on back here. He's still trying to get one on. Where's the Barcaldine defence? We desperately need you.
Johnny!
Back to Tuffy Smith, who's still in there trying everything. Taken right underneath by Rossi Moles. Barcaldine once again thin on the blind. Get it out there to big Cameron, the centre 3/4, but he's taken by the better line of defence than that. Barcaldine not tackling real well, even though they're in front. They should be up there burying them. Here's Longreach thrown about to Danny Cooper. Cooper gets it on out there.
Good boy,
There's Chilcott comes across on a driving tackle. A driving tackle by Mortimer. Mortimer drives him. But a great run by the little winger. Was that the other Cooper or Hart? That was the Cooper, yeah, that's right. Well, that was Danny Cooper who tackled on that other side on that occasion. Yeah, great run by Cooper. By gee, I would think that this would be the 2 best wingers in the Central West, John Anderson and Paul Cooper. I'd love to see them in a Central West side, both on the one side.
What do you think of the defence of Mortimer?
A great covering tackle by Mortimer. Did you see him from the clouds? A Tulloch run. From the clouds he come. Barcaldine had it. Barcaldine lost it. They've won it. They've lost it. And Chris Higgs has got it. Barcaldine need to defend. They've got to get up there and defend. Time running out for them. Throw it across to Cameron. Cameron throws it away. And Longreach must nearly score here.
He's
Lost the ball and lost. He wanted a try. You have a look at the replay and you'll find that he definitely, there's no way he didn't lose the ball.
He's lost the ball.
And anyway, here's a try once again. Barcaldine on that side again. A great. Yeah. There's no way in the wide world he didn't lose the ball, and it's a good try to Longreach. They've exploited Barcaldine's weakness on the blind side, and Barcaldine have been weak there. Longreach within striking distance, 20 points to 15. Barcaldine have stopped to a walk. They had the ball, and they only needed to hang on to that ball down there and ruck it up the middle. Our forwards seem to think that the game is over. But it's definitely not. A long way from being over. And Longreach, if they kick this, will make them 17, and it's going to be very, very close. Hard finish. A great effort by the Longreach fullback on that occasion. He quickly into the back line. He made the difference. Shakespeare backing up. I do think Shakespeare dropped the ball, but that's immaterial. That's only my thoughts. And Barcaldine desperately need the ball and desperately need to hang on to it for 6 hard tackles. Here's Danny Cooper with the ball set. Once again, a very important kick. Can he kick it? It looks good.
He's kicked it.
No, he's missed it to the left-hand side. Well, Barcaldine, an undeniable chance now. There's only 3 or 4 minutes to play. They lead 20 points to 15. And I think they should bring it up quickly because this referee might penalise them or anything. It's only 2 or 3 minutes to go.
That's right, Dick. They want to bring it up quick because you don't know what they're going to do.
You never know what this referee's going to do. I thought I don't like bagging referees, but Hoff.
If you know what he's going to do, you might just.
He definitely took. He definitely took 2 tries off Barcaldine, in my opinion. And anyway, here's been a replacement. Who's gone on? Johnny Ludkin for Hooblew. Philip Edgens off, Johnny Ludkin on. Well, we won't lose nothing there because Ludkin's a very good player too. There's it gone, down the middle once again. Let's see what they do. Barcaldine should swarm up there and get onto him. And anyway, they need to tackle this fullback. There he is with the ball. 2 or 3 minutes to play at the most. Oh, ball kicked through there and into touch, and a scrum will go down.
This is it. We got it, Dickie.
Barcaldine can win the scrum. They should surely hold the ball. They shouldn't even pass it. They should just tackle it, run from dummy half and tackle it. And held up, another scrum will go down, says the referee. Longreach winning a heap of the ball. I'd like to get the won it again. He's not happy again. He must free kick him, surely. It's twice in. He must give Barcaldine a free kick. He does, yes, and that's the ball go. Barcaldine a free kick.
6 tackles.
Barcaldine must just take the dummy. No need to kick for the line even. Just take the dummy, they should. And in case they kick it over the dead ball line. But Rafter, he's too good a player to do that. There's minutes just tipping away a little bit. And he's going over there. There's the fullback, winger Blucher. I'm that excited. I'm that horse. I can't talk to you. Sorry about that broadcast, but Barcaldine very close. Meldrum very close. Can they barge over? Very open on the blind. Longreach play it back. They shouldn't even be passing it. They should be running from dummy half. Just 6 tackles. Run from dummy half. Where's the fullback? Churchill. He's right up there. There's Grant Whitfield very close. Whitfield's had a blinder. There'll be no after the match commentary. I'm just too excited. Time running out. Can Barcaldine score? Last tackle coming up. Should give it to Big Mortimer. Ball loose on the ground. Comes back to Mortimer. Mortimer barging for the line. Ball loose on the ground. Play on, says the referee. Longreach have got it. Mortimer's lost the ball. Kick through. Play on, says the referee. 6 tackles. Barcaldine have got to defend here. And Ken Barcaldine hold Longreach up there underneath. Tackle, says the crowd. They've gone mad. I can't say much on that horse. I'm hardly been able to speak. Here's Higgs trying to barge his way. That'll suit the Barcaldine supporters.
Come back.
That's what they want him to do. And Barcaldine should be just up in there, getting right up to him and bottling him up. And a great tackle there by Harrington. And the Barcaldine wingers need to get back deep. Play it back to Big Greeley, I think it is. Gets it away to Smith, who's had a great game. Smith tried that dummy of his, but Barcaldine wrap him up. Only seconds. Here's the last kick, last tackle. Moore comes back to Greeley. He can't kick it. And the scrum will have to eventuate. Oh, and he's driven. And a great big bone-crushing tackle by, who was it out there? Mortimer. Great, I should have known. A bone-crushing tackle by Mortimer.
Still running on, He's still running on.
60 seconds, they said behind me. Barcaldine must win. Ball in and out. He's put in the second row all the time. Higgs ball coming out behind him. All Barcaldine have got to do is tackle him. And get in there and tackle. Longreach are firing it out to Cameron. Cameron gets it away to Kelly, throws it. Oh, bad pass to Paul Cooper, but brilliantly taken by the little winger. He's dangerous, Cooper. He looks to link up. Ball loose on the ground and picked up by Barcaldine by Mortimer. Mortimer there again, and it's over now. Barcaldine with the ball. They've only got to just ruck it. Should ruck it from dummy half. Meldrum knows. Look at him. Look at little Meldrum. He knows. Now you other forwards follow suit, he says. See what I did? Just barge into him. Mind about what they say about you. After. There's the full-time third. Barcaldine premiers after 12 years. And Hoff has wisely called the game off with Barcaldine in possession. And that's the end of the ball game. Barcaldine 20. Longreach 15, Longreach courageous in defeat, but Barcaldine, oh look, I'm not going to pick out a player. They played magnificently, but I will say this, Tuffy Smith played magnificently for Longreach. Ray Higgs defended magnificently for Longreach. Kelly was dangerous when he attacked, always dangerous. The whole Barcaldine 13 were absolutely magnificent. And brought back honour and glory to Barcaldine Rugby League for the first time in 12 long, droughtful seasons. I tell you, look, the emotions got me. You've never seen scenes like this. Harrington being chaired from the field. There'll be beer and there'll champagne will flow tonight. Longreach absolutely gallant in defeat, I must say that. They tried absolutely every inch. Barcaldine's proved their superiority. They got up and they defeated them. There'll be wild scenes here tonight. There's wild emotional scenes here now today as wives and good well-wishers go on to give the players cheers. And as I said, the whole Barcaldine 30. There's the sand going on. And I'll hand you over to Bluey Fletcher.
Yes, Dick. Well, the best player for Barcaldine would have to be Michael Mortimer or Jeffrey Rata. They've had a real good game, both of them. They've been hurt early and they've come back and they've really tackled their hearts out. The sand guana's going out in the middle of the crowd there now. So Pat Ogden's just running back. Must be going back to get the key. And there goes the water tower. Did you get that? There goes the water tower. The sand guana just demolished it. Anyhow, that's it from me, from Dick. We'll see you later.
What's it on there?
Yeah. If you want it, just
What is it? It goes on.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a What a great conclusion to the grand final of the Central West. Barcaldine with the great sand guano we just witnessed knocked the water tower and stood on top of it. But it has all been in good spirit, a very clean game, thank goodness. And I think on the day, the better team won. The margin was very close. As a matter of fact, right on the dying stage with 3 minutes to go, with young Danny Cooper had the ball, and it looked a possibility that Longreach could have scored, and if had converted, made it an 18-all draw, a 20-all draw. But as the result is, Barcaldine, up the mighty Reds, have won the day, and congratulations to Barcaldine, congratulations to the losers, to Ray Higgs and his boys, because it's been a good, clean game, and I think enjoyed by everyone. I've travelled from near and far to witness this grand final. Congratulations, Barcaldine, commiserations to Longreach, but all in all, it's been a wonderful grand final. I'd like to congratulate the Rugby League and Barcaldine, the organisation. The presentation on this ground today with a massive capacity crowd, you might say, to witness this grand final. And I, for myself, and I'm sure everybody would agree with me, we've enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you very much.
Just before the tape came back on, I noticed Robbie Hartman, the president of the local league, was in the middle of this, and I did see him hold up a cup or some form of trophies. There seemed to be some 3 cheers going on at the moment, and I did see some flashlights go off, so obviously there's some pretty excited people out there in the centre. The music's just been turned down, so I suppose there are speeches going on. I think I can see Chipsy Harrington having a drink over there. Probably feels like it too after running a hard game. It's been rather hot this afternoon, and I think those boys probably worked very hard. I think that's Chipsy Harrington at the moment holding up the trophies. Obviously very jubilant. That's been his job for today. Been working throughout the past season to bring Barcaldine to their first grand final for 12 years.
Sounds like they're singing their football song. They sing after every game of football.
Part of the Barcaldine team's ritual is their song after their football game, and I think that's just what's being heard or endured, at least by the people who are out in the centre at the moment. Not a lot further to be said about the efforts of the boys today, and at the moment they're jogging their lap of honour. And who's that bringing up the rear and taking the shortcut?
Unless they come off from the car or like up inside the announcement over?
The light's fading a bit on the video now, but I know they've just gone out into the shade, and the Barcaldine team are carrying their San Goanna mascot, and been getting plenty of applause round on the opposite side of the grounds. And now, as they come round past where we've had a very solid group of Barcaldine supporters today, they've had a stand set up on the back of the truck. And the sign, which you might be able to read, is Harrington's Heroes. We should be able to get a good shot of them on the video as they come a little closer. Of course, they're still surrounded by a group of the youngsters, probably aspiring footballers. Well, maybe not so for the girls, but should make good photos for some of those people who've got their cameras out down below. The boys look happy, and the boys look thirsty. I hope Mortimer's in better shape tomorrow than he looks right now, because he's got work to do. Looks like the trophy's finally being brought home to rest. The boys just, they must have some water in it, I suppose. They're just having a little drink to quench their thirst.
I wish you all who are serving a safe journey home. All the best. See you again next year.